Hello explorers of your inner universe, my name is Anaya and on this channel we explore psychology and work on our personal growth together. Today we're diving into one of the most controversial characters, Samantha Jones from Sex and the City. We won't just talk about her sexual liberation, we'll examine her character through the lens of Karen Horney's theory of neurosis and answer the question, was Samantha truly free, or was her behavior a form of psychological defense? If you remember our previous analysis, we examined in detail why Mr. Big never married Carrie in real life and why he chose Natasha, a woman who fit template for a wife. These videos clearly showed how neurotic behavior patterns destroy relationships. Today we continue this theme, but through the prism of another equally brilliant heroine.
Hello.
It's over. I told my wife.
Who is this?
Karen Horney, unlike Freud, believed that neuroses are born not from libido, but from basic anxiety, a feeling of loneliness and helplessness in a hostile world. To cope with it, the psyche develops three strategies. The first one is moving toward people through compliance and search for love. The second one is moving against people through aggression and thirst of power. And the third one is moving away from people through isolation. Samantha is a textbook example of moving against people. Her neurosis manifested in a compulsive need for control and power. Let's look at its manifestations. The first manifestation is sex as a weapon and proof of strength. Her famous principle of take a man before he takes you isn't about pleasure, but about a preemptive strike. She turns an act of potential intimacy and vulnerability into a tool of domination. This is how she devalues her partner, so he can't hurt her.
Okay, so you don't need a man, but do you still want one?
Oh, honey, I want more than one.
The second manifestation is devaluation of feelings and ritualization. Remember her shock at developing feelings for James, a man with a small penis? Her panic wasn't about his anatomy, but because he awakened uncontrollable tenderness in her. Her flight was a panic turn to the familiar safe strategy, to take and dump.
Do this all the time. Women walk around thinking we, and their version of we is me and my dick.
And the third manifestation is compulsive self-sufficiency. Her motto, I love you, but I love me more, is not healthy egoism, but neurotic self-sufficiency. She forbids herself from needing anyone because dependency for her is tantamount to defeat and being consumed.
No having of the Steve. We're just friends.
No, we're just friends. I don't put my dick in you.
Her image is the armor she built so no one could touch the vulnerable, lonely girl inside who was possibly betrayed cruelly in the past. Samantha didn't just enjoy sex, she used it as a tool of control. Recall her principle of take them before they take you. This is a classic model of overcompensation. To hide deep vulnerability, she created the image of an invincible, self-sufficient woman. But true psychological maturity is revealed in her relationship with Smith Jarrett.
Samantha, I like you. You like me. Just fucking hold my hand.
Everything feels light with you. La, la, la. Guess my heart just knew.
Here we see an attempt to break out of the neurotic cycle. Her support for Smith isn't just love, but also projection. She saw in him herself someone who needed to be saved and elevated to a new level. Many viewers didn't understand why Samantha left the perfect man, but from a psychological standpoint, it was inevitable. A neurotic flees from happiness because stability feels boring and threatening to them. She needed emotional roller coasters to feel alive. In a monogamous relationship, she lost herself, not because she didn't love him, but because her identity was built on constant overcoming and conquest. Samantha constantly faced hypocrisy.
If you want to say something about me, say it to my face.
Yes, she changed partners frequently, but she never broke her promises. She was faithful in her relationships with Richard and Smith. Now, let's remember Carrie. She proudly bore the title of a sexual anthropologist. Yes, she had a long-term affair with a married man, Mr. Big, while he was married to Natasha. She cheated on her partner Aidan, who loved her madly. And yet, Carrie judged Samantha for her honesty. This is the core of the social neurosis. Society is ready to forgive romantic affairs and secret liaisons, but cannot accept the honesty and openness of a woman who doesn't play by the imposed rules. Despite her neurotic defenses, Samantha left us invaluable psychological lessons worth integrating into our lives. The first one is mastering the art of upholding personal boundaries. Samantha never allowed herself to be manipulated. Remember how she firmly yet dignifiedly kicked Carrie out of her office, or how she ended the conversation with Carrie in the restaurant by saying, "You ruined my lunch." The lesson here is that your boundaries are your responsibility. You have the right to say no and stop toxic communication, even with close friends. The second lesson is the yourself first principle as the foundation of self-worth.
I'm just going to say the thing you're not supposed to say. I love you, but I love me more.
Her famous phrase is a powerful antidote to toxic self-sacrifice. The lesson here is that self-care isn't selfishness, it's a prerequisite for mental health. You can't fill others' cups from your own empty vessel. The third lesson is that your sexuality is your personal business.
How many sexual partners have you had?
I'm counting.
Samantha proved that female sexuality doesn't have to be tied to the search of husband or romantic love. The lesson: your body and your desires belong only to you. You don't owe anyone an explanation for them. The fourth lesson: life doesn't end at 40, 50 and beyond. Samantha is an icon of style, success and sexuality for mature women. She vividly demonstrated that you can start a new career, fall in love, and discover new facets of your personality at any age. The lesson here is: do not let society write you off. Your age is your strength and experience, not a life sentence. And the fifth lesson: embracing your vulnerability is strength. Her relationship with Smith Jarrett showed that she was capable to deep attachment and support. Even though she couldn't maintain the relationship, she took the risk and tried. The lesson here is allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to be afraid, but still risk intimacy isn't a sign of weakness, but incredible courage. Samantha Jones was simultaneously a neurotic and a pioneer of female freedom. Her story teaches us that real psychological work isn't about swinging to extremes, but about finding a balance between independence and intimacy, between armor and vulnerability. What do you think? Which of Samantha's lessons is most valuable to you? Write in the comments. Your opinion matters to our community. If this exploration resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe for more journeys into psychology and personal growth. And a friendly reminder: to better understand the dynamics to the other heroines, watch our previous analysis: why Mr. Big never married Carrie and why he chose Natasha. Links are waiting for you in the description. Until next time in the world of psychology. Love you. Bye.